In the late 1980s and early 1990s, amidst the burgeoning Seattle music scene, Alice in Chains, fronted by Layne Staley, stood out with their distinctive approach. While the grunge movement saw bands interpreting the genre in various ways, Pearl Jam revived classic rock, Nirvana embraced punk ethos, and Alice in Chains leaned towards metal, particularly glam metal. Emerging from the remnants of the band Alice in Chains, deeply entrenched in glam and speed metal, Alice in Chains was formed in 1987 by Jerry Cantrell, Kinney, Mike Starr, and Layne Staley, with Starr later replaced by Mike Inez in 1993. Their debut album, Facelift, initially echoed glam metal influences but soon gained traction within the Seattle grunge scene. Subsequent releases, including the seminal Dirt in 1992, the acoustic EP Jar of Flies in 1994, and their eponymous third studio album, showcased their evolution and musical prowess. However, the band faced disruptions due to Layne Staley's escalating drug use, leading to extended periods of inactivity. In a candid interview with Rolling Stone in 1996, Staley lamented his struggles with addiction, expressing regret over inadvertently glorifying heroin use and the toll it took on his life. Despite attempts at rehabilitation, Staley's downward spiral continued, compounded by personal tragedies, such as the death of his girlfriend Demry Lara Parrott from a drug overdose. Staley's isolation became increasingly pronounced, with him rarely leaving his apartment in Seattle's University District. Although Jerry Cantrell and other band members would visit, Staley remained consumed by his addiction, spending his days in a haze of drugs, video games, and painting. Kinney reflected on Staley's withdrawal from society and the challenges of reaching out to someone who refused help. By April 2002, Staley's physical and mental decline reached its nadir. Concerned about his prolonged absence, Staley's accountants discovered his body in his apartment, ravaged by a speedball overdose. The tragic circumstances surrounding his death underscored the devastating grip of addiction and the limitations of external intervention. Despite efforts by friends and former bandmates, including Mike Starr, to intervene, Staley's refusal to accept help underscored the complexities of addiction and the profound sense of helplessness experienced by those close to him. In his final interview, Staley's poignant words reflected his resignation to his fate and the profound regret over the path his life had taken. Layne Staley's untimely demise in 2002 left a void in the alternative rock landscape, robbing the world of a talented vocalist whose struggles with addiction and depression were laid bare in his haunting lyrics. Like his contemporary Kurt Cobain, Staley's legacy endures through his music, serving as a poignant reminder of the perils of fame and the human cost of addiction. Despite his absence, his impact resonates, immortalized in iconic tracks such as Down in a Hole, Junkhead, and Dirt, ensuring that his memory lives on in the hearts of fans worldwide. It's important to note Starr, Alice in Chains' bass player, also suffered the fate of a battle with drugs. On March 8, 2011, police were called to his home. It was there they found him passed away. Despite going public about his addictions and even appearing on reality shows, it really didn't prevent his untimely death. Alice in Chains is by far one of the most influential bands to come out of Seattle.